All right, Josh, say it. Go on, say it. This is the last blank.
This is the last TNG episode in 1993.
Oh,
Isn't that interesting?
damn. What number are we on?
Episode 11.
11.
Of season 7.
I thought you were going to say this is the last number 11 of Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah,
but no.
I switched it up on you.
You fooled me.
This is it for 1993, and not quite halfway for the season, but man, we've really been just like... It's weird, it felt like season 6 took forever because we were introducing Deep Space Nine, but like now in the groove, I feel like this season has flown by so far.
It really has. It's a little scary. I don't want it to end.
Yeah, me either, but we still got a lot to go. Let's hope for another good one. Last one was great, Data's mom.
Oh, yes, that one was absolutely wonderful. Left on a great taste. But there's always another bite.
Yep, at least for now.
Personal log, stardate 47391.2. I am returning from the Bat'leth competition on Forcus 3.
Bat'leth competition?
I was triumphant.
Yeah.
I won champion standing.
Ooh, look at that.
I am looking forward to resuming my duties aboard the Enterprise. However, I am anticipating a troubling situation.
I now know I am better than all my subordinates.
You seem awfully tense for a man who just came back from vacation.
Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday, Worf.
He's on edge for being on his birthday.
Damn, holding the bat'leth like a cane. That thing's dangerous.
A surprise party? Mr. Worf, I hate surprise parties. I would never do that to you.
Well, no, he's definitely bluffing.
I'll meet you on the bridge.
Aye, sir.
That's badass.
That was pretty cool.
Got him.
Oh, no.
I love surprise parties.
Perfect. Wrap it up.
Great hook.
For he's a jolly good fellow in Klingon. Oh, look!
Oh, Wesley's back.
Yeah, they spoil it in the fucking intro. How about that? I guess Will Wheaton wanted that money, huh?
That's Wesley. I don't really care. I don't really care.
Happy birthday, Worf.
Aw. Is that painting?
I think it's wonderful, and I know just where to put it.
What are you doing?
I always thought this room could use a little more color.
Just move a man's stuff?
The Battle of Horos, right?
It's funny that he could tell with his visor.
Yes, I think Data's painting is making me dizzy. The cake was chocolate.
Don't I wish?
was?
This is from Alexander. He gave it to me
It
just
was.
before he left to visit your parents. Thank you.
Well, at least they mentioned him. I was wondering why I wasn't invited to the birthday.
What is it, Worf?
It's a cast of Alexander's forehead.
Aw.
The ridges of a warrior.
He wished he could have been here when you got back from shore leave.
Like when kids put their hand
Yeah.
But his forehead ridges, that's so cute.
How old are you? I am old enough.
Whoa!
Oh, where are we at?
Some weird stuff going on. Also, Deanna saying he was with his parents while he was on shore leave, but then said she was watching him. Just a whole bunch of inconsistencies going on.
Oh, yeah.
And Alexander looks up to you. At times, I have felt that you were like a mother to him.
Worf, that's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me.
She's a godmother.
It's true.
I want you to be Alexander's Sok Chim. You would become his surrogate mother. In case anything ever happened to me, you would be responsible for him.
So, that would make me your...
The closest analogy is stepsister.
That would make my mother your stepmother.
I had not considered that.
Never mind.
It is a risk I am willing to take.
That's great.
That's cool glass.
It is.
It appears the array was reprogrammed to observe several Federation sites.
This is Deep Space 5.
Ooh.
Someone is using the array for covert surveillance of the Federation.
That is our theory. Lieutenant, are you all right?
I feel dizzy.
Oh, Oh, what?
Nice.
Worf, you don't look so good.
Picard's not even there.
He must have gotten COVID at that tournament.
You came in here this morning complaining of ringing in your ears. I scanned you. You had a concussion. You don't remember any of this.
No.
That's pretty true to a concussion.
That's true.
You said that one of the competitors hit you over the head. That's why you lost the match.
I won that tournament, and I can prove it to you.
Is that second place?
What's wrong?
It says 9th place.
Dang, they really give out trophies to everybody. Woke.
It is the future.
One of the contenders used an illegal tikah maneuver on me. The judges chose to ignore it, and I was robbed of my rightful standing.
Classic Klingon judges.
I'm sure this is very disturbing for you. But don't worry. Your memories will return.
I don't know if he's slipping between two dimensions or what.
Worf, you are experiencing the Mandela effect.
They are using the array as a surveillance device. You saw the logs yourself.
I haven't heard anything about this. Neither have I.
Commander Data, show them the logs you downloaded from the array.
I know of no such logs.
Dr. Crusher says I am experiencing further memory loss.
Now he's making up complete scenes.
Worf, let's assume for a second you're right. That things did happen as you remember them.
Are you two going out? Why are you dressed like that?
She's his stepsister now. You know what that means.
Oh, no. What are you doing, step bro?
Worf, I wanted you to know that we re-examined the imaging logs.
You're wrong.
They don't show a Cardassian ship, or any evidence that the array was reprogrammed.
They show you did it.
That is not right. I was certain that...
What's wrong?
It's that damn painting.
Well, the painting was over there before.
The painting
Whoa.
has changed. Don't you see it?
Oh.
And your clothing, they have changed as well.
That's why. Okay.
Maybe you should come with me to sickbay.
Now, Mr. Wolf.
What?
Now!
He's losing it.
Oh, boy.
This panel configuration has been altered. I do not know how.
Look at the bridge there.
Oh, it's red.
Shield generators are overloading.
Number 1.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Firing photon torpedoes. Full spread.
Oh, nice.
We've sustained heavy damage to the deflector systems. Hull breaches on decks 17 and 36.
Ensign, take us out of here. Maximum warp.
Maximum. Warp 5.
Commander LaForge has been taken to sickbay with plasma burns.
Oh.
There's serious damage to the secondary plasma conduit.
Striker keeps looking at Worf.
Yeah, that's his fault too.
Yeah.
I believe I experienced another memory loss.
Memory loss? What are you talking about?
I do not feel well.
Yeah, I think he needs relieved at this point.
How was he going to get out of this?
Yeah, he doesn't even know what's happening. Now the painting's back over there, but it's the warbird.
Right. And then plant.
Play log entry for stardate 47391.2.
There is no log entry from the shuttlecraft Curie for that stardate.
A different looking bat'leth up there, too.
I have asked my brother to take my place. He does not have my prowess with the blade, but
Said to bury his brother.
Yeah, real quick.
It's not as good as me, but.
Kern.
Kern. R.I.P.
Why'd you lock the door?
why shouldn't I?
Do you want to talk about it?
I would rather not, Counselor.
Very well, Lieutenant. Hot chocolate.
Oh, or maybe they are together, and that's why she's like, "Why'd you lock the door?"
Oh my god. I thought about changing my universe back to normal, but now.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to like it here.
Come and sit down. I just want you to relax for a minute.
Yeah, take that fucking thing out. Woo! Yeah!
Bro is stunned. He doesn't know what to do.
If you can't talk to me, who can you talk to?
Do not believe this is appropriate behavior.
Even for your wife?
Wife?
Events and circumstances continue to change from moment to moment, but I am the only one who seems to be aware of it.
Are you saying you don't remember the last 3 years? I want you to know that I believe you and that I love you. And together we'll find out what's happening.
Nice.
Counselor Troy, please report to sickbay.
I'm on my way.
Where's Crusher?
Let me know if you find anything.
Looks different in here, too.
Oh, they have no center thing, yeah.
Yeah. Man, they really changed up a lot of the set for this episode.
That's
Good on
crazy.
them.
How long have I been married to Counselor Troy?
2 years, 1 month, 12 days.
His eyes are blue!
Oh, wow.
It was 6 months later that you asked Commander Riker for his formal permission to court Counselor Troy. You felt to do otherwise would be dishonorable.
This is creeping me out.
Sir, do you mind if I hit?
And then quit. Well, actually, no. I don't want to quit.
Well, he went back to him after he hit. Sir, I don't think I can quit. Not after I hit.
Your Worf, please leave me alone.
Dr. Crusher told me I had a concussion, but I do not remember that happening.
Think back. Are you certain that was the very first change?
First change was a cake.
Right? Or the cake that the one that we noticed, or they brought up.
He noticed.
You and Commander LaForge were on the opposite side of the room. Captain Picard was gone. Thought I had blacked out for a moment and had not observed your movements.
I'm just saying, what if something changed that none of us noticed?
Oh.
The cake was chocolate, and then it was yellow. And Commander Riker told me Captain Picard was not going to attend, and then suddenly he was there.
And he didn't even mention his eyes.
Yeah.
Is Geordi well enough to answer a few questions?
Yeah, it's Ogawa.
Geordi's dead.
She was a nurse before. Oh. That's unfortunate. But she's a nurse.
Yeah.
But now she was a doctor here. She had Crusher's jacket on.
Ah, that's right.
Crusher's probably gone. Or Crusher's a nurse.
Perhaps we should activate it.
Geordi's face.
Hook it up to the
crazy, though.
diagnostic array and I'll check it out.
Data with regular eyes is really tripping me out.
The visor is active.
Oh!
Worf, are you
Oh,
all
and
right?
there's the bars.
Oh, yeah!
They had that in Future
Imperfect? Yeah. Oh my god, Geordi's naked.
My uniform has changed. What is my rank and position?
You're commander and first officer.
Captain 3 Pips.
I am detecting a quantum flux in your cellular RNA.
What does that mean?
I do not know. I will have to analyze these
Oh,
readings.
his eyes are back to normal. Who's captain?
I have found that the quantum flux
Is
in
it
Worf's
Riker? I
cellular
think it is.
RNA extends to the subatomic level. It is asynchronous with normal matter. In essence, Captain,
Ah!
Are you saying that Worf's quantum signature is different from ours?
yes, sir. I cannot explain it. It is as if he originates from a different quantum universe.
The multiverse is real.
But I also clearly remember attending the tournament and returning to the ship in a shuttlecraft.
Do you remember the route you took to return?
Yes.
And his sash is different too. Isn't it usually gold? Definitely different.
I have to
Look
see.
at it.
It looks very, very shiny, but it might just be contrasting with the red.
If I may inquire, sir, how long have you been captain of the Enterprise?
4 years. Ever since Captain Picard was killed in the incident with the Borg.
Oh, wow.
If you remember Worf, I said, Mr. Worf, fire. And it worked.
I do remember. I just remember it differently.
Damn. Is this our first time seeing the Mirror Universe since Mirror Mirror?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's the Mirror Universe or just a Mirror
Oh,
Universe.
there he is.
Captain, I'm picking up a minor subspace disturbance off the port bow.
Full stop.
Definitely a multiverse is real.
On screen.
The anomaly cannot be seen.
Is that a Cardassian?
Oh, nice. I also like it would make sense that Wesley would stay on. Well, no, he would still have to go to the academy.
Yeah, everything's different.
I believe that whenever Geordi came near Worf, the field pulse intensified the quantum flux and pushed Worf into another reality.
Ooh.
Maybe we could find the quantum state that shares Worf's signature and find a way to get him back.
An excellent idea, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
I love that no one has, like, they didn't make a big deal out of him.
No, not at all.
Like, no one gives a shit.
Yeah, Worf doesn't
Even
give a
Worf.
shit either.
There's a good chance my Worf won't return.
If they can't figure it out.
Oh, okay.
There's a reality out there where you never loved me.
Wait, do you think the other Worfs are all mixed up in other universes now? Like, all confused as well?
For plot convenience, probably not.
Although I have never seriously considered a romantic relationship, I would not be opposed to the possibility.
What about our children?
Children.
You didn't know?
No, Deanna, I just got here.
We did not have any children.
Does Alexander exist here? No, I'll stay.
We have a little girl, Shannara. She's 2 years old. And a 3-year-old boy, Eric Christopher.
A Klingon named Eric Christopher? Worf, you let her...
What about Alexander?
Alexander?
I guess Alexander's not really a Klingon name either. He was raised by humans, so...
Yeah.
He was my son in another reality.
2 first human names seems really stupid. I picked that name.
Oh, he doesn't exist here.
Yeah.
Does that mean Kalar never existed here? Worf, you have to go back. Or they never met and she's alive. Worf, call her!
Oh my god. Don't go back. The kid will be fine.
This may take some time, sir.
Captain, a Bajoran ship is approaching. Red alert!
You know, the Cardassians were around, so the Bajorans had to show up.
Ever since the Bajorans overpowered the Cardassian Empire, they've become more and more aggressive.
Yesterday, they destroyed one of our subspace telescopes.
They overtook the Cardassian Empire?
Oh my god.
Too late, sir.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Oh no.
The barriers between quantum realities are breaking down. Other realities are emerging into our own.
It's a flashpoint.
Worf and the Multiverse of Madness, where every Riker at the same time. Mr. Worf, Mr. Worf, Mr. Worf, Mr. Worf.
Oh, that'd be so great.
Fired.
They all fire at each other.
Yeah.
And none of their shots do anything.
Captain, we're receiving 285,000 hails.
Oh my god.
I wish I knew what to tell them.
Put them on hold.
We've all encountered a quantum anomaly. We think we have found a way to return us all to our proper reality. But we need to find that ship.
We can send them all back home. But Worf, they'll all forget who you are.
On screen.
Captain, it would appear that we have found the quantum signature you were looking for.
Oh.
We're launching it now.
Thank you. It's good to see you again, Captain. It's been a long time.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And you know, our Riker's just sitting there like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, Captain, huh?
You may end up several days before the event, or several days after. There is no way to tell.
I understand.
Yeah, because I think what would happen is him and his own timeline would be gone.
Yeah.
Right? Because he entered the fissure.
Mm-hmm. But you know what's going to happen. He's going to arrive before his birthday party so he can... Oh,
hey! Let me get one for the road.
Then her Worf's going to come back. Did you kiss him?
Yeah.
Did you kiss him?
You kissed him, didn't you?
Which universe was he going to?
Or would he respect him for it? A true warrior.
A true warrior always takes another man's woman.
Captain, the shuttlecraft is under attack.
The Bajorans again.
No, sir, it's one of the Enterprises. They're hailing us.
On screen.
What?
We won't go back. You don't know what it's like in our universe. The Federation's gone. The Borg is everywhere.
Everything will return to...
No, we won't go back.
Whoa!
Open fire. Try to disable.
Oh no!
Their shields have collapsed. Their engine core's overloading.
Oh!
What happened?
It looks like the ship had already taken heavy damage. Their warp containment field must have been weak.
Sorry, I blew him up.
Worf is entering the fissure.
Holy shit.
Is that going to trigger something? Like what? Or was that just thrown in there?
I think it'll be alright. But imagine being in that universe. Whoa!
Is everything all right?
Yes, Lieutenant. Is that a problem?
No, I do not believe so. But I will explain when I arrive.
How is the Batleth tournament?
Hey.
I know what you are planning, sir. I will not be surprised.
Surprised? I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't.
Unless this is the only universe where you...
Oh, yeah, you already changed universes before the birthday party? Oh, that'd be crazy.
Welcome home, Worf.
Literally the only universe where they don't throw him a party.
I'd feed his Dalvin hissing beetle while you were both away.
Hissing beetle?
Happy birthday, Worf. Will wanted to give you a surprise party, but I knew you'd hate it, so I talked him out of it.
Oh.
Thank you.
I know Klingons like to be alone on their birthdays. You probably want to meditate or hit yourself with a pain stick or something.
You do not have to leave.
Oh?
I have not had dinner. Would you care to join me?
I'd love to.
I've seen what's possible in this other universe, and I'm going to go for it.
Champagne.
She looked into it. She looked into it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I guess you were right about his sash. It was still
Yeah.
the same. I guess it really did just contrast with that red.
Yeah. Wow.
So what happened?
I don't get it.
We just watched Paralelles, Season 7, Episode 11 of TNG. And we're going to talk about it. But first, our whiteboard reactions.
Well, I said, better than Doctor Strange and the Multiverse for Madness. That's for sure. I love it.
I said, a Worf episode that isn't about Klingons but is still good? Nice!
And in Season 7?
In Season 7, meaning...
I don't know, there's been some bad ones.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I'm judging it purely based on the couple bad ones we've seen and just the influx of comments talking about Season 7. About, oh, it's over. But no, we got Robert Weimer, we got Brandon Braga, we got just the mainstay cast and crew here, and another... What if Worf travels to parallel dimensions? And that's a great idea, and it was explored in such a fun way, and not an overly obvious way where it was just small little changes every now and then. But once everything's revealed, it's, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And is this once again TNG just pioneering the multiverse before the MCU did it, or any of these other... I mean, I'm sure it's been a thing of comics before, obviously, but in terms of
mainstream,
mainstream live-action adaptations.
Yeah, I mean, literally the imaging in the conference room of his shuttle going and all of the universes opening up, it's like, that's the multiverse. And I also, obviously the quantum realities theory of, every single possibility that can exist does in a reality. That whole theory has always fascinated me because it kind of also just goes back to just the concept of the number infinity. Like, there's no way to actually wrap your mind around that, So I do find that all very interesting. And I thought the episode itself was very well written. And Brandon Braga, he's had some hits and some misses for sure. Just a couple of hits. He was writer of Frame of Mind. But he's also one of those that's like staff writer on the show for a long time. But in terms of actually written by, it was his script, and I thought it was pretty well written. I liked a lot of like what you said, the little differences that you had to catch, stuff they wouldn't even mention, like Data's eyes, that they didn't even like make it. I love that it wasn't a big deal for everything, like Wesley showing up. It wasn't a Tasha reveal. Yesterday's Enterprise, it was just like, oh, Wesley's there. And if you're a fan of the show, that's cool for you,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it also makes me wonder if there's any that they snuck in, because it technically happened as soon as he got on the Enterprise, because he crossed through the fission thing or whatever, and they said Geordi's visor is what triggered it, or just being in the vicinity of it. It was sci-fi reason, doesn't matter. It's just a gimmick idea. So I'm wondering if there's any that were very small and not noticeable that maybe someone said, oh, let's just switch that around really quick next time we cut around. Because if you're not looking for it, you're not going to notice.
I'm sure we didn't catch all of them.
Yeah. Have you seen... I remember our psychology teacher? I don't want to say his actual name just in case. But back in high school, and he played this video once where it's just one long continuous take, but every time the camera comes back to where it was, some things have changed. And then... So I wonder if it was kind of like that until it's revealed. So if we went back and watched it, it'd be, oh my God, all this changed. I had no idea. I'd love to look at the Worf's decorum and all that. But yeah, I love the small, and it makes sense with how it was explained in the episode. He's jumping almost from branch to branch. It's not just he goes to this next universe and all of a sudden Tasha Yar's captain with a Borg as the first officer. It's just small chains and branches. Like, it makes sense for the gimmick, but also does well narratively as a story in terms of explaining or leading us along in terms of what is going on.
Yeah,
So,
it's not like Mirror Mirror or Yesterday's Enterprise where it's just snap, you're in a different universe and that's it. It is much more about all the differences of the multiverse, which is really cool. And Yesterday's Enterprise, going back to that wasn't a mirror universe. That was just like an alternate timeline.
that was a Back to the Future type deal
Yeah,
where something's
yeah.
changed in the past and then it messes up the future.
So, yeah, really, really enjoyed this one. Not going to be a lot that I really have to complain about, but also not a ton that I have that's like, trying to think of how to say it, that like to delve into. Like, I thought it was a fun time. I really enjoyed it. I guess the main thing to talk about would be the Troy and Worf stuff, which was pretty, one, hilarious, and two, pretty hot, you know.
I mean, yeah, I had to, you know. No. Yeah, and I'm glad. I think Brandon Braga, writing it, staff writer, and he's mentioned stuff that happens in the past when Worf was almost killed by the barrel.
A lot of ethics.
Yeah, he bring about
callbacks.
the ethics, and hey, I want you to take care of Alexander if I go down, and he makes it official. Some great Worf comedy in this one too, talking about Laxwana, and then him just peeking his head around the corner and stuff like that, and the whole birthday party thing, great as well.
I loved his face when he is like, asks her about that, and she's like, "That would make my mom your stepmother." And he's just like,
or, I did not consider that possibility.
Yeah. That happened obviously after all the shifting, so I would hope, I'll headcanon that they have that actual conversation again in his actual universe, because that was very nice. Even though I had already in my mind just assumed it was official. Like, then having that conversation to make it official, I just had this whole time been saying she's his godmother already. So to me, it was already official.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, oh, maybe Worf didn't know, but then he has an official, whatever. What else was I going to say? And yeah.
What did you think about them two, just in general?
I thought it was interesting because they had that nice little team up in Fistful of Datas and the stuff in ethics. And also they talked during the bonding, of course. And it's one of those why not ideas. I don't think it'll be explored past
this
episode, but one of those, hey, let's try this. Why not? We shut the door on Picard and Beverly. Let's open a door with these two.
Yeah, and kind of shut the door a little bit on Troy and Riker as well.
Yeah.
Especially Will Riker.
Yeah, that's true. And we haven't really explored the idea. I think sometimes in TV shows, couples, not bounce around, but people will date other
absolutely.
people.
Yeah.
And in this show, they haven't done that at all. Where Riker, Troy, Beverly, Picard, Worf, no one. But
yeah.
so
Worf and Kalar, R.I.P.
Worf and Kalar, R.I.P. Everyone mostly sticks to their person. No one ever switches or
Yeah.
So I think,
and like a long-time TV show, you'll see that a lot. Where characters are together, and then as the show goes on, they date other characters in the show because they're not going to date someone outside of the show. So they all end up dating each other. You know.
Yeah, and you don't really get a lot of opportunities to date in a show like this because it's not just a personal. I mean, it's a drama, but it's a sci-fi show first.
Yeah.
So.
It's not a soap opera or
yes,
or even a sitcom where Robin dates Ted, then Robin dates Barney, all that stuff. So that's really neat. Yeah, she's homie hopping. I think it's been enough time. I'll always support Deanna. Okay.
She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, but it is kind of like also in a way a little bit of like opposites attract, or like the yin and yang of she's the counselor, the most like in tune with her emotions, and then Worf the Klingon. It does make for kind of like a we just watched RRR recently, like a fire and water type matchup.
Opposites attract. For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, do I think it'll be explored after this? Probably not. Maybe a mention here or there, some things, but in a way, it's almost like it's been built up, like you said about Brandon Braga. Like, maybe he looked back through the show and was like, hey, this has kind of been in our face the whole time. It never was on a romantic facing level, but all the way back to the bonding, or Birthright Part 1, like they have a conversation, about when he finds out about his dad maybe being alive. A lot of those is that Deanna doing her job, yes, but we see a lot on screen of them more than a lot of the characters, for whatever reason. That's just how those stories needed to play out. So I really enjoyed it. Marina Sirtis, amazing performance as usual. Really loved the scene where she gets raw and vulnerable with Worf about essentially losing her husband, because this Worf isn't her husband and they have kids together, Eric Christopher and Shanala or something like that, which is pretty crazy. How do we feel about the canon, though? You know, all the way back in season 1, Worf confirmed that no human would be able to withstand sex with a Klingon. You would destroy them. So I guess Deanna is half a Betazoid. Does that make it to where she can handle it?
Well, Kalar's mother survived, or Kalar's father survived.
Oh,
whichever
yes.
one it was. So.
You think Worf was just bullshitting then?
Oh yeah, Worf is just putting himself over.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad we get to see another outing of Riker as captain, and he wasn't very hostile this time.
So, he did blow up a ship.
He did blow up a ship, but there was no other choice.
Technically, Wesley did. He didn't mean to blow it up.
He didn't mean to blow it up, and it was a little bit on the nose. Oh, they were already damaged from their battle with the Borg. Yeah, we could tell when they were on screen, and they were, we were just battling the Borg!
Yeah. I really liked that, though. It's just like a random thing they put in. Like, just like, hey, well, let's show this facet. Not everyone's going to want to go back to their universe. You know, that was neat.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
didn't, like, lead to anything crazy. It was just a neat little thing.
A neat little bit of tension. Would I have liked to bounce back and forth between a little more of these enterprises? I think that would have been, like, on the view screen, see how crazy they got. I mean, sometimes I'm a sucker for fan service, and I get it. All we got was Wesley. Maybe they didn't want to go too overboard and put everyone's names in the front in the opening titles and just spoil them all.
Oh, they brought back other people, you're saying?
Yeah. They brought back Tasha. I don't know if they went really fucking crazy and they had a TOS member on there. Or just random members all throughout the show.
They bring back Chris Evans as Human Torch.
Yeah. What am I doing here? But I get it. I mean, they already changed a lot just for this episode in terms of the bridge design, the the engineering area, all that shit was changed. So I got to give them credit for changing all that, especially the bridge with the new paneling and everything, and the front of the wood paneling, like on the other side of where Worf stands. A lot of effort here, so I can't be too upset. I mean, but also I'm thinking this is season 7. This is the last hurrah. Go fucking nuts and have an episode where it's that because it's the end. It's the end game, literally.
Yeah, it's basically all of the changes outside of Wesley. Basically, all the changes are in the set, like physical changes, or in ranks, like Worf becoming commander, Riker being captain, Nurse Ogawa becoming Dr. Ogawa. And those are all cool. Wesley's like the one main difference that we see in terms of a different character or a cameo or anything like that. And it was spoiled at the beginning. At the end of the day, I'm not going to get too worked up over a Will Wheaton spoiler, but like, look, I mean, I'm sure he was fine, but it's like, it's Wesley, They
didn't even treat it like a spoiler either. Like, they knew.
Yeah.
He's going to be someone's going to recognize him. Don't even give him a special reveal or anything.
It just cuts right to him and, like, no one cares.
Yeah.
Like...
Worf doesn't even react.
Yeah.
Oh, the child is back. I was just going to say something. I was thinking of another... You know what? I wouldn't have been opposed if they brought back Pulaski.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been
cool.
fun. That would have been neat. Or if somehow Shipping a Bottle guy, he was a member of the crew somehow. As a
Moriarty?
Yeah, Moriarty as a stand-in AI that's able to traverse on a holopad or something.
Yeah, well, it could have been a neat idea if it was something they did in the show before that we never saw the follow-up or consequences of, or maybe even something that happened and they fix it or solve it, but then in this scenario, in this episode, it wasn't fixed or solved. So I'm thinking of, like, similar to Shipping a Bottle, I'm thinking of, like, Barkley in the Nth Degree where he becomes, like, the computer brain. What if, like, he wasn't in this episode? What if in this episode, we need to figure this out, let's go talk to Barkley. They walk into a holodeck and he's hooked up to the machine. Like, they never got him out of it, It's like something, a neat callback like that could have been cool. I'm trying to think if there's any other examples of, like, this happened and then we fixed it, but then they didn't.
Or they just dropped it. The bug things from Conspiracy.
Yeah, the bug things from Conspiracy. What else has there been?
The Binars.
A lot of it would, I guess, just be bringing characters back, I guess, in theory. The Binars or even Riker, like, he's in a full-on relationship with Minuet in the holodeck.
Minuet is alive in this
universe.
universe.
Oh, is a real person? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, too. It doesn't even have to be stuff we've seen because it's anything can happen. Any possibility will or whatever. Anything that can happen does. So Minuet is a real person, enlisted Starfleet member. They could have gotten really crazy with it. I think for the narrative of what they're trying to do, it makes sense to be as focused as it is. But yeah, there would be a really neat episode idea of, quantum realities and just how crazy can it get. So yeah, that'd be interesting.
As much as I love restraints, this could have been the one where, okay, we can let loose a little bit and go absolutely nuts. So we saw the same uniforms from Future Imperfect. So does that mean that that kid somehow knew that in an alternate reality they would have those emblems with the bars going through the side? Or could it possibly be they just went to the warehouse, saw those uniforms, let's use these?
Yeah, absolutely. And also a fun little touch is in Future Imperfect, the bars replaced the pips on that uniform. Here, they still wear the pips.
Oh,
so they had bars and pips, two different signals of what rank they are, which was pretty funny.
Yeah. It would be really cool if also we saw the uniforms from yesterday's Enterprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even that bridge setup or something. Or,
Yeah.
You know, yeah. They could have done a lot of fun stuff, but at the end of the day,
Takes a lot.
it's all going to be
Yeah.
in here of
Yeah.
what it is. But the fact that it's basically confirmed the multiverse is real, I mean, we already knew that in a way because of Mirror Mirror, but not just a mirror universe, not just one, but all, infinity. That's just fun to think about. And you can write, in your head, you can write Star Trek stories in any universe you want, any scenario.
So, for every episode of Star Trek that we watch, over on our Patreon, that's patreon.com/targetaudience, we have a post that we put up that you can put your patron takes on there, a short little paragraph, a few sentences of what your opinion is about the episode, any fun facts, and we do that for every single episode, and there's a chance that we're going to read them right now, and we'll put it on the screen right here. So go on over to patreon.com/targetaudience, give us your takes on Star Trek.
Michael Ministo, for some reason, whenever I think about Season 7 of TNG, this episode is the first one that comes to mind. It's one of my favorite Worf episodes. Seeing all the alternate realities where we can speculate about what might have happened to our heroes under slightly different circumstances is always fun. And I agree, that is always fun. What do you think about one of Michael's favorite Worf episodes? I brought up how it's a rare, not about Klingons Worf episode. I don't even know how many of those we have.
Yeah, for me, this is the equivalent of Beverly's Remember Me, where it doesn't really fall into, it has nothing to do with a medical thing or whatever. It's just a character in the show, crazy thing happens to him. So this is Worf's Remember Me, in my opinion, because it has nothing to do with restoring honor to himself or the Klingon homeworld anymore. So I dig it. I love it.
Yeah, Riker's had a few of them. Future Imperfect, Frame of Mind. He's had a few of those. I'm trying to think for other characters where it's like not specific to them, but just a weird situation. I mean, I guess the episode with Data with his dreams, but that's still kind of related to his character.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. I don't know favorite, just because for me, I didn't have many complaints about this episode, but seeing 150 plus episodes of the show, this one for me wasn't, incredible. This wasn't like blowing my mind or anything. It was just a lot of fun. It reminds me of, for me, kind of like a cause and effect.
Yeah.
Where it's like, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciated that they did that. But for me, it's not going to be one I go back to as one of my favorites.
Same, yeah. I am Spartacus. Too bad they couldn't have brought back Diana Muldaur as Pulaski instead of using Dr. Ogawa. I mean, I love Dr. Ogawa, but Pulaski would have been a cute little callback.
Yeah,
that
would have been awesome.
Yeah.
River says, I absolutely adore this episode. It's one of my favorite TNG episodes, period. I love the subtle things too, like Data's eyes are blue in some realities. This is an episode you can go back and find small changes in the background, and you also seem to come across something new. S tier, S+. Well, I'm definitely not that high on it, but I don't really disagree with anything you're saying. I did love all of those things, and would be definitely a fun one to rewatch and see how much you can pick out, or go to one of those YouTube videos. 96 things you missed in Paralelles.
Yeah, my luck, though. Here's the thing on the back of Worf's wall here. This is used later in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it's a real YouTube video made today, yeah. This right here in the movie First Contact. Ah!
Can't fucking trust anyone. Dark Cronus. There are an infinite number of alternate universes, but none where Worf wears blue. I don't believe in healing. I believe in killing.
In the sciences? No thanks.
Connor Fallon. Dr. Ogawa, she said with extreme disbelief. She's not going to become a doctor.
If anyone that's in the medical field can answer that for me, I have wondered before, if you're a nurse, like, I understand it's not like an evolution or a promotion, like you're a nurse and then you become a doctor. I understand it's different jobs, but do nurses often go to medical school and then become doctors, or do most nurses, like, that's their career? There's nothing wrong with being a nurse. I'm just saying, like, I have wondered that before. Like, if you're a nurse for 10 years or whatever, you have any aspiration to be a doctor? How does that work? Do you still have to, are you starting from day one in medical school, or is being a nurse you've already accumulated? So, I'm never going to do it, but I'm curious about it.
I don't think we have to worry about that. But yeah, if you want to be a doctor, and if you're working as a nurse Do you work full-time, part-time? Do you have time to go to school? Because, I don't know, nurses, you work, 16-hour shifts?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's a good point. Because when I went to school while working full-time, I, didn't really do anything, so at my jobs, I just did school. Log on to the online classes at my work. Coberin says, this episode gets a lot of hate. I haven't seen the hate so far in these takes anyway. I don't care. I absolutely fucking love this episode. I love the what ifs and that everyone is giving their S game. No, we won't go back. I think he was referencing Riker there in the Borg universe ship. Yeah, not seeing any hate so far in these takes at least. I also saw it has an 8.8 on IMDb, so I don't know if that's true about it getting hate. Maybe some people don't like it.
Tin Man 7B9. Worf's original Enterprise already has a Worf just before he returns. He's right there on the view screen. Is he a copy of Worf who remained in the original reality like Thomas Riker in Second Chances? No, I think every time he changed realities, the Worfs were switching around. So I think it was just a fucking mess. Every time that Prime Worf was switching around, a different Worf would show up. And this not the same conversations exactly, but very similar stuff was going on to where this is not right.
Yeah, because only one Worf existed in every timeline he was in. He wouldn't go to a universe and then another Worf was already there. So I think Data mentioned something at the end about it, but like basically, I think if two Worfs existed in that universe, it would collapse or something.
Yeah, I think it's just they switch like that. It's just.
And since it happened to Worf on the shuttle, when he goes back at the end, that they don't know on the Enterprise, they didn't have a wrong Worf come back because Worf hasn't come back yet. So he transports back to the shuttle before any of this happened. So that's how you kind of get out of it at the end. Am I understanding?
Yeah, you go back. But I think on Prime Enterprise there was a different Worf there, and they probably had some issues, but they didn't even bother showing that whatever Worf was there on screen.
Pig. On July 14th, 2024's video, Star Trek TNG Season 3, Episode 22, The Most Toys, Worf and Troy are getting into a turbo lift, talking to each other, and at timecode, Josh turns to Alex and says, "This isn't going to happen, but I would love for them to get together." This episode made that so. You obviously had some sort of perspective on their chemistry, but you never mentioned it again. Did the thought ever recur over the past year? Well, true fan right there.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't even remember in the Most Toys, what would they have? They got into a turbo lift and are talking to each other. I don't remember Worf's plot in the Most Toys. The Most Toys is the day he gets kidnapped in 3 minutes, the whole meme. But I don't remember what that could have even been about. I did say earlier in the discussion, about their personalities and stuff matching, but I'll have to go back and watch my own video, I guess, because that is very nice to know. That's interesting. We say shit in every episode, and then we forget about it. We don't really think about it.
Yeah, that's one of those episodes where just the overwhelming feelings of how you feel about the main plot just completely erased everything else that happened in it, because I don't remember anything else.
And also, people sometimes will comment and say stuff like, "Oh, you guys should, save all these clips and do this compilation, or go back and remember when you said this." And it's like, look, our audience isn't that big, but I hope there's some people out there that can do this for us. I'm not going back and collecting all these clips. Can people like Pig and other people do this for us? Because I'm not. I'm lost. I'm busy enough. I can't be going back and saving this stuff.
We say a lot of shit. I don't remember all. I don't remember all of it. Oh, this brings up a good point. Octopus. For me, this one misses out on S tier because they don't treat Geordi's death with the weight they should. They're literally having conversations across his corpse, and nobody seems to care. And I don't buy the Deanna Worf chemistry as romantic. It just feels weird. The rest is really good though. Still an A. Well, Octopus. In the past, in history, they've never cared about Geordi's death. With the one with Ensign Rowe and him, where Geordi dies, they barely care at all. So
it seems a bit racist, I think. No, but you're absolutely right, and I agree with Octopus on that. I mean, especially for us, we complain all the time. I mean, just in Gambit, when they thought Picard was dead, and we were like, "Oh, I would have loved the whole part 1 of just grief about the death of Picard." So absolutely, you're right. For what they're doing in this episode, they did not have the room for it. But you also chose to kill him, so you should have treated that with weight. But I don't know if that's what takes it out of S for me, but I agree with the take.
Did they kill Geordi in the episode so he'd stop? Because once that Geordi dies and the visor's off, and they figure out the visor problem, he doesn't universe skip anymore, right? So do you think they killed him off just to do that.
I guess, yeah, they could have done that, yeah.
But now Geordi's dead in that universe forever.
Well, who cares? Universe isn't real, I guess. Well, it is, but
Well, it is. We'll
never see it again.
We'll never see it again.
There's a lot of good takes on this one. Timothy, alternate universe Josh. We won't go back. You don't know what it's like in our universe. Our bridge crew made us watch through Buffy 3 times, and now they're voting for Red Dwarf. Please, you've got to help us.
Sep, OMG, when Worf gets surprised at Tactical and Riker has to help, I feel so sorry for Worf. That must be his ultimate nightmare to screw up like that during a battle. S+ episode. All I thought was the end of spoilers for the movie Whiplash. All I thought was Whiplash when he invites him to go on the band, and then the music sheet's completely different to what they're actually playing. I knew it was you, you fucking piece of shit.
You didn't think I didn't know? Oh, this is so weird. The Ninth Doctor said, S for sliding doors in space. I'll read the rest of your take in a minute. I just watched Sliding Doors last night.
Really?
Isn't that so weird? It's a movie with Gwyneth Paltrow from 1998 where she goes to catch a subway train and misses the train, and then it splits her timeline, and then the other timeline she catches the train, and then the whole movie is those two timelines, one where she caught it, one where she didn't.
Okay.
And I just was last night scrolling through Amazon Prime, saw it, and turned it on, not even thinking about it, and just watched it, and now there's this take. Isn't that fucking weird?
That is weird, yes, but that movie is also mentioned in another favorite movie of ours. I don't know if I want to say it because it'll spoil the movie and the plot.
They mentioned that movie in it?
Yes, they do, yeah.
Wow, it must be like it didn't seem like, when I watched it, I was like, okay, it was a movie, whatever, and then I looked it up, and it didn't look like highly known or praised or anything, so that's one of those, I just had what do you call it? Not deja vu, but it's like, what are the odds of that happening?
Gotta live in a simulation.
Coincidences happen every day. The rest of his take is, love this one. A peek at many paths, not take it. Tasha Yar was apparently meant to be in this one, but it was thought it'd make too similar to yesterday's Enterprise to work. Also, they couldn't use Happy Birthday because of royalties of all things. That's hilarious. I love that they translated it to Klingon, though.
That makes total sense, and it works for Worf. And why is Happy Birthday copyrighted?
I don't think it is anymore. You know, it is, though. Because, when you go to restaurants, they can't sing you Happy Birthday because it's copyrighted.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Who owns the copyright?
Probably a freaking patent thief. Or not a thief, a patent snake. You know the people who just patent stuff and they don't actually invent it?
No. My theory is it has to be someone really stingy about their content. Paramount.